Well, some of the animals at the new zoo are enjoying this dose of winter weather. Neil Anderson joins us live from Swamico. Hi, Neil.
Hey, good morning. We're out here with the lynx, our Canada lynx. You can check them out. Look at, when it's this cold, you got to give them a blanket. Look at that. No, they don't do this in the wild.
What is that? It was the one that you just put out there?
Well, yeah, it's so cold out, they got to kind of cuddle up in a blanket. No, actually what we did here is one of our zookeepers put the blankets in here. It's kind of an enrichment item for them. They may have probably put some different scents on the blanket, and he's just having, right now, both of them are just having a real good time with rubbing on the blanket. Yeah, exactly. So they're gonna have a lot of fun with that. I wanted to show you guys something which is kind of neat too. We talked about how efficient hunters that these guys are. They can see a mouse about 250 feet away. So their eyesight is just superb. They're nocturnal hunters. But I want to show you the claws on these guys. Here I have a domestic cat claw. Now they have retractable claws.
Okay.
Now you see the size of this? Okay, now here's the bobcat claw, a little bit bigger. Now look at the size of a lynx claw.
Whoa, yeah.
So
I can see that.
We're
plain as day.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can see, when we talked about them being ambush hunters, they're not going to, really run something down for a great distance. It's going to be a short distance. They're going to actually grab. So they have to be able to, not only like we showed you with the teeth earlier, to be efficient there, but also with the claws. So once they get something, because the opportunities may, be, few and far between at different times of year. Now, I wanted to tell you just a real quick story. We talked about, there's 4 different kinds of lynx, and the rarest is the Spanish lynx. Now, there's less than 300 in the wild left, and they're native to Spain and Portugal. Now, when living in Spain and Portugal, the migratory birds come through there in spring and fall, so they feed on the migratory birds. But during the summer and winter, they feed on the rabbits. Here's what happened to them, why their population is so low and starting to make a comeback, is because in the 1950s, a doctor who was having problems with rabbits in his garden, what he ended up doing is he introduced a disease to kill the rabbits. Well, unfortunately, the disease not only killed the rabbits there in his garden, but about wiped out the population of rabbits in Spain. So now what they do is conservationists have been reintroducing rabbits so that they do have that population base, for the lynx. And actually what they do is they also vaccinate these rabbits for that disease, because once the disease has been entered, out there into the wild, the disease is still prevalent. So that, you can see, are some of these things that you might think that, might be a good idea and the effect that can have. Now, there's only, less than 300 of the Spanish lynx.
And what about the Canada lynx?
World.
How are they doing?
Canada lynx, they're doing real well. They're, kind of a threatened species in the 48, the lower 48 states, but they're doing real well in also with the Eurasian lynx as well. So those populations are real stable. And here, within the state of Wisconsin, if a lynx came through, it'd be more accidental sighting than anything.
They are really loving that blanket today.
And and I was just checking out on the way over here too. Is the lions were out just having a blast in the snow. So it's gonna be a fun day for the animals with this type of weather. And not so much fun with us moving
not
snow,
driving
but
there, no?
They're having a blast. Absolutely.
All right, Neil. Thank you so much. What a fun day out there at the zoo. Appreciate it.
Sounds good. See ya.
See ya.